write in simplified exponential form. And we have a product of a bunch of things here. 6 times 7 times 6 times 9 times 2 to the fourth times 2 times 6 squared times 9. So a good place to start is just group the things that are of the same base, and then maybe we can combine their exponents. And then let's see if we can simplify it from there. And let's just go in order of the bases. So let's start with the 2's. So we have a 2 to the fourth here. And then we have times 2. You could view that as times 2 to the first if you like. So let me write that there. So we have 2 to the fourth times 2. I'll just rewrite it as 2 to the first. So we did our 2's. The next largest number, or the next largest base, is the 6's, or are the 6's. We have a 6 right there. So times, I'll write it as 6 to the first, times another 6, or times another 6 to the first right there. And then we have a 6 squared over here. So times 6 squared. I'm really just rearranging this product out here. Then the next number that we have here, the next largest one, we have a 7. We only have one 7 there, so we'll just write times 7. And then finally, we have a couple of 9's. We have a couple of 9's right there. We have one 9 there, so times, I'll do it right as this 9 to the 1. And then we have another 9 times 9 to the 1. Or we could just write that as 9 times 9. Now, let's merge the bases, or let's merge the products of these bases raised to different exponents. You have 2 to the fourth power times 2 to the first power. This is going to be the same thing as 2 to the 4 plus 1 power, or 2 to the fifth power. Then you have your 6's. So 6 to the first times 6 to the first times 6 squared is the same thing as 6 to the 1 plus 1 plus 2, or 6 to the fourth power. Then we have that 7 there. Nothing really you can do to simplify that. Times that 7. And then we have a 9 times a 9, which is 9 squared. Or you can think about it as 9 to the first times 9 to the first. Add the exponents, 9 squared. So times 9 squared. So depending on how you want to do this problem, the people who actually wrote this problem, this is what they wanted. They viewed this as simplified exponential form. We've combined the same bases raised to different powers. So you could stop here. But if you really want to get it down to kind of the real simplest form, what you could essentially do is break everything down into their prime factors and then have those raised to exponents and then merge them even more. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this 6 to the fourth here, let me keep it the same color code. So we have the 2 to the fifth. Let me just write that there. But the 6 to the fourth, I could rewrite 6. I can rewrite 6 as 2 times 3 to the fourth. 6 to the fourth is the exact same thing as that. Then we have the times 7. Then we have the 9 squared. But 9 we can rewrite. We can write 9 as 3 squared, and all of that squared. All I did here is I rewrote the 6 as 2 times 3, and I rewrote the 9 as 3 times 3, or as 3 squared. Now, I want to keep the color codes the same way. So we have the 2 to the fifth times, now what's 2 times 3 to the fourth? Well, here's an exponent property. If you take the product of two things and it's 2 a power, that's the same thing as 2 to the fourth times 3 to the fourth. And then you have this 7 here times 7. So I essentially just raised both of these guys to the fourth, because their product is being raised to the fourth power. And then you have times 3 squared. But you have 3 squared, and then that squared. So it's going to be 3 to the 2 times 2 power. So times 3 to the fourth. So now we have more bases we can merge. We have these 2's here. 2 to the fifth times 2 to the fourth. What's that? Well, that's 2 to the 5 plus 4. That's 2 to the ninth power. Then you have your 3's over here. Let me do that in green. You have 3 to the fourth, and 3 to the fourth, what's that going to be? That's going to be times 3 to the 4 plus fourth power, or 3 to the eighth power. And then finally, you have this 7 sitting over there. So if you really wanted to break things down into their prime factors and kind of have the least bases here, you could view this as even a more simplified exponential form than what the question writers originally wanted. So you could get down all the way to 2 to the ninth times 3 to the eighth times 7, which is the same thing as that, which is the exact same thing as that.